people are referencing that as like he predicted 2020 before it even happened. Yeah, that joint's crazy. I'll play that next time. Put on some NCS music, let my boy go. Let my boy go ahead and do his thing.
NCS?
Yeah, non-copyright sounds. That's why I be having to play that every live, bro. I said it's either I either got put on Tyrone music, one of my homeboys' music. If I put on any, bruh, they copyright. Bruh, they blocked my video. They was about to block my video just for showing pictures of some anime. It wasn't even a video. I said, oh, y'all different. This one's right here.
You wanna put that near the thing?
Yeah.
That way they can get up.
Yeah, that way no hair get.
Let's get it.
Oh yeah, so she clean up. That's why I want me a remote job, bro. Cause like, huh?
I had a car. I didn't have a car at the time.
How'd you find a remote job? You went on LinkedIn or something? Or you knew somebody?
LinkedIn.
LinkedIn?
Yeah, I don't know what that shit is. I wouldn't even spit about this.
You know it's a scam? Yeah. So what they pay? What they pay? Weekly, bi-weekly? Bi-weekly? Okay. Ain't too bad. That ain't too bad at all.
When you first started, it's gonna be like 15 or 20. That's all that's like.
Man, that's worth it if you get to stay home. That's definitely worth it, bro.
You get weekends off, depending on your schedule, regular 9 to 5, I get off at 8.
They still hiring?
It's called after this today.
Yo, send me a link, man.
Like, it ain't like dealing with all like, it be chill.
They get annoying sometimes.
Yeah, ain't no cat. Like, but it had it.
How many hours do you have to do?
40?
Not like I'm talking like a day, like 8 hours.
Yeah, 8 hours.
What's your, what you got? They pick a shift for you, or you get to pick?
They give you option. You can take the early late shift. Me not thinking shit.
You got the late shift?
Yeah. I should have told you that.
So what shifts they got?
Right now, I know they got the 8:35. I know they got 11:30 to 8. I got 11:30 to 8. I'm just chill, like they're training.
What, 11:30 p.m. or a.m.?
PM. Well, a.m.
I'm about to say, God damn, my boy.
Nah, not.
That boy ain't gonna never get no sleep. Gonna be up at the regular times of the day.
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna see right now, man.
Ain't too bad though. My schedule from 2 to 12, Monday through Friday, man.
What you think about, bro? I think the deal shit, I was like, bro, I'm not working. I'm working at home. Like, at home, I'm working.
Yeah. That's what I'm probably gonna do. I'm probably gonna do the remote thing, and then on the weekends, tried that? You ever tried like DoorDash or Uber?
Bro, I gotta stop. I used to do that when I was on my phone. Living.
So how does it work? Does that like affect your like insurance or anything like that? Doing Uber Eats or DoorDash? Do they like charge more or? Cause I'm with Progressive. Who you with?
I'm with
Okay. Cause I just got a real big deal with Progressive, man. They only charge me like $160 a month. Bruh, I was with USAA. They was charging, bruh. They were charging me like, cause I wasn't a military. I was just a family member of my parents that are military. So they was charging me a crap ton more. And I was underage at the time too. Like under their age requirement, which is like 25. They was actually charging me less when I was under 25. Once I got over 25, they like charged me at like a rent. I was like, Dad, it's like charging me, bro. They went from what I pay now to 300, 500, to 700. And then this year they try to charge me $898, bro. We about to pay damn near $900, bro. Like, damn, I'm gonna live in the car at this point.
like, bro, what? Get a whole bathroom.
Oh, let me get a towel. I didn't think about that. My fault.
What's up, y'all? This nigga told me to get a job. How about you get a job? You get a job. Bro, we got like 65 people on here, yo.
Already?
Bro, this dude talking about get a job.
That's tough.
How about you come work for me like
It's on YouTube?
Yeah, this is
Yeah. Hey, man.
Hey, y'all tap in.
Y'all tap in with your boy.
Y'all tap in.
Hey, can I type in something at the bottom?
Yeah.
How I do that? Okay, that's... Yeah.
Live chat.
We getting that haircut, man. Hey, we doing
Bro,
great.
we doing good.
Yeah,
Well, what's up, man? How y'all doing?
Hey, subscribe to my channel. I'm about to type it in.
Creek gun. Hey, you already know. Gotta keep grinding, my wife. I'm trying to figure out how to chat on here. What's that post right now?
I don't think it let us do that, but it's all
We
good.
can't even go crazy. But yeah, man. Hey, I appreciate y'all for tuning in.
Hey, make
Shout yourself out.
Hey, y'all subscribe to my channel. I do animations. I do illustrations. I draw people live.
Hey,
Check me out on IG Live, Instagram every Sunday. My Instagram name, my name is on every platform. My username is GETWONM Butler. I'll leave it in the comment section at the end of this video. If y'all go back and check out the video, I'll leave it in the comment section of this video. Y'all check me out. And you know what I'm saying? Me and my boy be collabing.
Hey.
So y'all definitely check me out if y'all want to see more content from him, see more
I
content
do
from
other
him.
stuff besides cut hair, so
Y'all check him
y'all
out.
need to tap in. If y'all think I cut hair, if y'all think that's the only thing I do, man, y'all better.
Hey, y'all read the comment section. He gonna drop his Patreon, and all his other links if y'all for y'all, so y'all can read the comment section. He gonna pin that at the top, and I'm gonna drop my Instagram and my YouTube channel link in the comment section as well at the end of this video. So y'all check that out. All right, let's get back to it. Haircut time. Oh, wait. I don't have the music in the stop. He's trying to set it back up.
Bro, fat, look. Come on, I'm getting you crazy.
I
look like over the hill. Because I had them in so long, so I was like, nah, I'm going to wing it. And then when I get out of church Sunday evening, that's when I'm going to start taking them out. So I can call up a hairstylist and then have them go ahead and fix it. Like, probably like, I don't know if they're going to be open on Monday, the day after, so. But if they do, I'm going to either go Monday or Tuesday and get it done. But I got to take the braids down myself, because if not, they'll charge me.
Okay. There you go.
He would just go grab some dishwashing detergent and get an oil change. Stone Mountain had a discount yesterday, so I paid for my yearly subscription or annual thing. So I got 2 of them for $65. One for my car. I've already put mine on, and then I told him when he comes home, I'm gonna give him the sticker so he can put it in the truck and put on the windshield. So yeah, that way no matter whether we're in my car or here, we can go on the Stone Mountain with our stickers.
Okay. There was one thing that I don't know if they do anymore at Stone Mountain that I always wanted to do, but I never got a chance to do. It's that duck ride. I don't know if they still do that anymore. I don't want to do that since I was a kid.
I haven't seen nobody doing it, because usually you can see them because it rides in the water and it goes onto the land.
That's the only reason why I want to do it.
I think they counted that. Yeah, I think they might have counted it.
Man, it was a
You
duck
know,
ride.
you know the little boats that it actually goes on water. Like they'll do a whole tour around the mountain, and then once the boat gets to the water thing, it brings down, it opens up on, and it goes into the water. So people don't have to get off. They can go on land and water.
Bro, I always want to do that, and we always walk right past. I'm like, Mom, can you please go?
It was nice.
She would never take me. We do everything else. We walk up the mountain and back. She would never take me on a duck ride. I was so mad.
Yeah, I went walking yesterday around the mountain. There was so many people out down here. Crazy.
Every time I go out for mall, so when I was a kid, it was always be that one thing we never do. Like, I just got on a Superman ride as an adult. We were supposed to get on a Superman ride when I was a kid. This lady had fell out in the crowd, in the line. She fell out because it was hot. She had a heat stroke. My mom came to her rescue. Ain't no security was around. Everybody just walked past
Some
us.
people were walking past the woman. She done passed the heck out. I can't just watch somebody pass out. Yeah, but she was passed out. She just died. So I was working, as an officer at the time at the hospital. So I was like, are they gonna just stop and help the woman? And people were walking past her like, oh well, she'd be all right. And I just was like, no. They thought
I kept my spot.
They thought we were her family, but I was like, no.
I should have kept my spot, and then like when she was done helping the lady, she could have just came up with me. But I walked out the line. I said, "Dang it!" Everybody starts.
I wouldn't want nobody to do that to me. That's sad.
Yeah.
I passed out and you just walk
It's
over
different
me.
when you on the other
Yeah, it is.
when they shoot, it's like, dang, people
Who
are really.
does that? Oh, you can see what I saw yesterday. So before I went walking yesterday to enjoy my beautiful day, I went to Cracker Barrel to have me a nice meal.
Oh yeah, I heard you talking to Dad. Some little girl
Oh,
was screaming
yeah.
and crying.
Yo. This girl looked like she was about 8, 9, or 10. Her mama was carrying her like this. She looked as if either she worked there because she had on a apron, a black apron. I could tell she had an apron. So I was like, either this lady worked here and her daughter was working her, or it's one or the other, like her daughter was already there with her. She carried the girl out the front. That girl was screaming and yelling straight out of a freaking Walmart. YouTube.
Did she look like she was too big for all that? Like,
Dude, when I say to you,
you
you know the children, okay, the children I work with, what did I say? 1 to 2, right? 1 to 3 years old. This girl had to be at least a good 8, 9, 10. But her mother was carrying her, trying to carry her. And she was just like, ah! She was like, no, let me out. She was, put it like this, it was over the number 10. She wasn't 10, she was on 20. On straight 20. Everybody was watching this. And you know what us black people did? We just went like, we did this move. Could be us.
You gon' fix that?
And then this white man, you know how white people do because they didn't want to feel it back because it was white family. It was a white mother and her daughter. The white man come over to us, talking about, you know, when I was younger, my mama, we were like really rough and whatever. It was really bad.
I used to think that white people deal with their children. Not all of them do. Not all of them do, but some do. Some do like
that was that generation.
Like the white.
Today?
No, I'm talking about like when I was a kid. Like I seen one like the ones that live in our neighborhood. I used to hang out with these white kids. These two white boys named Jacob and Nick, and they live down the street in that little cul-de-sac to the left right here in our neighborhood. And their parents were mad cool. They were like, I never felt like they were always so nice to me. They was never like a racist type of thing. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I always hanged out with them over the other white kids. And you know, majority of my neighbors in the neighborhood were black kids. So like, if I wasn't hanging out with them that day, I would hang out with my white friends. Yeah. So more story. Jacob got in trouble. Jacob and Nick got in trouble for something they did. I don't know if they broke something, but they got in trouble for like running around and they broke something. And then they dad was like, come upstairs. They came upstairs. I was sitting at the staircase because I didn't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? I just got there. So come upstairs, y'all. They came upstairs, and he like they closed the door. He was like, get over here. He did like a Mortal Kombat. Get over here. And he had the belt, and like the boy trying to run out the door, and he ran for the door and opened the door up. Where you going, son? And then the mom pulled him back in. So they was like double teaming him. But she forgot to close the door, so I was looking through the door, and all I see is a belt just. I ain't never seen my kids get whooped to that day.
My God. That's biblical. That's a scripture.
I thought white kids didn't
You're
get
supposed to
whooped.
be saying, do not be afraid to whip your children for will not kill them. That's a Bible scripture. I can show it to you. That's how I just don't get it. Like, them kids that I told you, them kids that I worked with, I had this past Wednesday was my last day at the one. I used to drive all the way out to Mount Perrin. I don't know if you know where that is, Juju, but that's past our here.
Mount where?
Mount Perrin, St. Chastain. It's a daycare. It's a daycare. It's out there where the very rich is the ritzy area. It's out there by North Atlanta. Highway Road, 75 North. That's that richy rich, okay? So I'm driving all the way from Conyers. Now with traffic, let me tell you, they paid me extra just to drive out there. Okay? On my paycheck, I got an extra 100. So I'm getting like, I ain't gonna say that okay, but it was a pretty nice check. Yeah. And so I thought about it and I was like, I'm driving an hour and a half out here every day. I'm gonna tell you right now, I've never drove that long. I've been working since I was 15. I ain't never drove past 1 hour to get to work, ever. That's like driving from here to Augusta. If you leave right now from my house to Augusta, that's a 2-hour ride from here to get to Augusta. So I'm driving out here every day, and these kids, I know that was the assignment that God had me on for the time that I was there. But these children were so privileged. I started seeing, and I used to tell Florida and my husband, I've dealt with a lot. I've been in the trenches with these kids, no matter where I've been. But I thought about it and I said, God, what's the difference? Like, why should I continue to drive an hour and a half out? Yeah. But I might as well just deal with this closer to me and go somewhere 15 minutes away. And so I made a quick decision, and I told her this was my last day. I didn't tell nobody. But what really was the TDE, the lady who I was working with was jealous. And I just, there was a lot going on. She couldn't handle a lot of the things, I guess. And she, you know, when some people feel like they're not going anywhere, and I could leave. I would have come to me. She was stuck. And when I say to you, I could leave anytime I want, I was thinking, I was trying to help this woman. When I say I was helping her every day, it was like so many different elements.
These
weekend before I even started, 3 weeks ago. Her class has been having a lot of issues. So think about it. Somebody tell you before you go somewhere, hey, you get in here, no, this is why we got you coming in here, because she obviously could not what? Common sense to tell you she could not handle about her stuff. So I came in there to help her. She didn't appreciate it. But one thing I've always learned, you don't look for your appreciation from man, because man is not going to give it to you. God is going to give it to you. Don't ever expect nobody to give you your accolades in life. Nobody. Ever. I'm talking about the day you die. You're going to get it from God, not from man. She never appreciated it. So I had my keys in my cell phone on a Bible. A Bible. You know what she said to me? She said, I'm not trying to be funny, but, you know, I was always told you don't put anything on the Bible, so can you take your keys and your cell phone off? Yes! I told her, when she said that, I cut my eyes, and I know she saw me. I didn't even give a crap. I said, keys and cell phone? First of all, this lady's 8 years older than me, and there was no cell phone till the year 2000. So what the hell is she talking about? And I've been putting my keys in my cell phone next to that Bible for 2 weeks, and she never said nothing. So now she's going to say something. But what was the last final draw? I clean the tables for kids. Like, I love to clean, right? I'm a cleaner. You know, these kids wanted some water, and they have waters in these, they call them bottles and things so that they don't waste the little thing. So they be like, can we get something to drink? We want water. This is how they ask you for water. Give me some water. Give me some water. Give me some water. Give me some 2 to 3. Give me some water. Give me some water. Can I have some water? They don't. So I said, okay, let me give them some white. Doing my due diligence. Guess what they did? Guess what they did with the water?
What?
I turned my head. After cleaning the whole table off like I always do, keeping it looking good, not even 2 minutes later, I turned back. They took all 10 of them, poured all the water on the table, and one little girl was sitting there doing this, spitting the water out on the table. That was the wrap. I said, yep. And she wasn't even like that. I'm telling you, spirits follow each other. When a child is a good kid and they see another kid acting up, they look at it like, well, why can't he act up, but I gotta be good. It's spirits in this world. And you can watch, it's like, think about it. If all I do is kill all day, and I rob and I steal and I murder, and you've never done it, but you hang with me all day, what do you think you about to be doing? The same goddamn time. So you're gonna be like, ooh, you killing, you stealing?
And you're not getting caught, bro.
And I'm not getting caught. And I'm robbing, I'm getting 4K every week. I'm going balling. You're going to start looking at it like, dude, you got, and I'm just flashing my money in your face.
This has to be the way of life.
This has to be the way, right? So those kids, when I saw that, I said, God, I just cleaned that. I don't backtrack. Yeah. She plays with them. She like to play with them.
This is white
I don't
right?
play. No, this is a black woman.
Man.
I'm 47. She's 55.
Oh, man.
And she always would play with these kids. And when she leave out and go on her lunch, she didn't every day go on her lunch at 1:30, 12:30. I go on mine at 1:30. I go for 1 hour, she go for 1 hour. I tell kids, when I say to you when she leave out, they know what time it is with me. I tear that butt up. I be pinching this. What? Come at me if you want. I'm born 1976.
They know they can play with.
They play with her, and I tear them up. I was in there tearing up butt like it was. They was looking at me to do like they ain't never been, like a virgin.
No,
She's such a tearing it up. The camera be over here. I'm on this side of me, tearing it up. Play with me. That little voice be like. I said, and talk if you want. I will go to the front and get the doggone front lady for you. I was not playing with them.
You were with the kids on.
What? And when I say,
When you pull out the belt.
not like that, but I would tap that butt. You know what I'm saying? When you think about whippings, people think of whipping is like, oh, I'm slavery. No, you're just popping the kid enough for them to feel it. And if my dad used to pinch me when I was a little girl in church. Well, you don't want that boo-boo. I pinched the crap out of them kids. I pinched their legs. I was pinching the back knee. I was tearing them up.
I think it's better.
But yeah, I said, no, thank you. But I know I did the right thing. Because it just made more sense. Like, if I'm going to go through all this, I might as well save the money on gas, and they could send me somewhere 15 minutes away. So, I just had to be smart about it.
Juju was telling me about, he found a remote job thing, and I was like, yo.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about switching over to that, man.
I found on LinkedIn.
How long did it take you to find it?
I ain't gonna lie, it was one of those where it's like, it didn't take me long at all, but it just felt like right in like perfect place. So I didn't have a car at the time, so I was like, once I found it, I was just signing up for like at-home jobs. They hit me back. It was like, can you do like one of the recorded interviews? Like, put on a little dress shirt, do the interview. Boom, sent that through, and they called me again the next day. They had me do like a live interview on web chat. And we just going over basically everything, like all the rules and stuff and what the job was about. And at that point, once I was finished, I was like, oh yeah, I probably got a job. And so after that, I had started like around like September. I had to get like 2 monitors, well another monitor, we gotta get like 2 monitors.
Yeah, I got that upstairs. My home office is full.
Oh yeah, so since you good, because they gonna want, you gotta be on the Ethernet cable and all that.
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta have monitors? They can't just do a laptop?
Nah, they don't have, they need like so like specific and stuff like that.
Oh, so you had to like get monitors or you got
I had one monitor, I had to get another one.
It don't cost that monitors, like it's the same.
Yeah, the monitors
My
don't
monitors
cost
were like not even $100.
Yeah, it's the computer that really costs. You know, the box with the power button.
Yeah.
The computer costs. The monitor, it don't really cost like that. It's just like a little bit.
So if I got a laptop, all I need is just a monitor? Or I need 2 monitors?
It's a way you can finesse it. Like, it's really 2 monitors that show different screens. But then it's gonna be a lot of like information you're gonna have to move, switch around. Because if you use one monitor, that thing will be crazy.
I'm coming at it from so many different angles. I got so many. It's just like I had to take a breather again and regroup. So I'm taking this whole week off.
Oh yeah.
And I was just kind of regrouping my whole mind, body, and spirit again. And I already get paid because we get paid a week and a half. So I already got paid, and then this paycheck will be next week's paycheck. So that's why I said I just made a decision. I didn't want to, but then when I thought about it, I was like, no, it's needed.
Yeah.
Because I need to find another avenue if I'm trying to switch from dealing with not dealing.
What you like doing though, like?
I mean, my background is so diverse, but I'm an administrative background. I have hospital experience, I got military experience, so I got a lot of experience in so many different realms.
There's a lot of avenues you can do.
But what I'm focusing on and what I really started telling myself is, see, you got skills that other people don't have and skills that can help me. So I love language, I love Spanish.
Yeah.
So I started back practicing on my Spanish again. And I've been putting like 2.5 to 3 hours in every day. That's what I've been doing. I always put in 3 to 4 hours on Spanish.
Yeah.
And I told myself, I'm going to commit that to my daily schedule Monday through Friday. 3 to 4 hours. Until I get this thing to where, because it's my passion, and I don't want it to keep lingering.
Yeah.
And that's a skill.
I say go forward before it's like too late. It ain't never too late, but it's like.
Yeah. Because that's what I was doing. Like, one thing I noticed is that your time is very precious. Because when I was working back this way, away from traffic, I had to be working till 8. I got off every day at 2:30. I didn't take advantage of that time, and I was there a month and a half. Then I got on this one. I'm going to work from 9 a.m. to 6 in the evening. Yeah, my whole day gone. Whole day gone. And then you looking at yourself going, dang, how can I do something else when my whole day is gone? How do I get the opportunity? So I had to be smart. I was like, you know what? I got to readjust because I need my hours back. Like, to do what I need to do.
No, me and him started doing what we was doing.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
with that amount of time, we could be like really putting in something we love doing.
Yeah.
Then at that, getting paid for it too, you know what I'm saying? So
It's very different. That's why I was telling you, if I hadn't done my military when I was very young, I don't know what my future would look like. I'm not saying it wouldn't have been because you push more. It's not like I would have pushed. But I do know that that's something I really had to do because my husband, he always say, well, baby, you are so educated though, you this, you that. And he always tells me that I limited myself because I had a cushion from the military.
you sound like my mama. She was in the military too, all that.
What branch?
Like she was Air Force.
Oh, Navy.
She was stationed in Germany. I was born overseas.
Oh, okay.
And then I moved here like, I don't know, it was a long time ago, like when I was a baby.
My mama gotta meet your mama because my mama already.
Oh yeah, mom, you remind me a lot like my mom. Like my mom, you be living to us. I be having to talk her out of that. Like recently, she really just started doing like what she loves. So it's like I be just trying to help her because she love art. She like doing anything with art.
She like art.
Man, she talented.
See, I'm a whole. That's what I was like, Mom. I don't know. It's been so chance. Yeah, but I got a whole portion of that bedroom. Yeah. It's still sitting upstairs. I haven't done it in a while. It's not to say that I can't.
But
it's just that I haven't done it. It's just that I'm
I told her when she's ready to let me know, bro. I really can help her publish it.
I know. It's not that. It's just that I'm so focused. Put it like this. I like things in order. Yeah. Like I want to get my career still. I want to get into what I want to get into.
Like
and then I can do that on the side.
Like,
yeah, because that's just. I'm not saying that will bring me something. It could be, but it's just that I want something that I never had.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? My military, if I had stayed in that would have been my own part. Now don't get me wrong. It set me up, thank God.
Yeah.
It gave me a huge, so I could
free medical.
I get free medical all my life, all my benefits. So that's a blessing. I'm humble for that. But I worked hard for that when I was young too. That military wasn't a joke. You know, I did my time, I loved it, and God allowed me to see the benefits no matter what. But it's like I'm at a different point. When you get to a different point in your life, I'm older than about 21 years. Yeah. So my avenue right now is crazy because me and my husband are at the same point at the same time.
It's like y'all know what y'all want to do, but it's like, correct me if I'm wrong, I wouldn't say how we gonna do it, but it's like y'all know what y'all want to do, y'all know what direction y'all want to go. But something like most people, they want to do it, but they don't know how to do it, I guess.
I know how to do it. It's just that the economy, I do kind of wish that, I don't want to, how they say, you got to be careful with what you say. Yeah, so you got to put it in the atmosphere. And that's something that I know that no matter what church, if you had a good, wholesome based church that believe in God, they will always tell you, speak into things into existence. If you speak nothing but negative, you're going to get it. So I believe and I know that God is going to change my situation. Yeah. I just feel like you got to be so careful because it's the whole world. There's a lot of people out here looking right now. Everybody at the same time. And so you got to be mindful of when you do it. Because I've been putting in this last year. I'm talking for a minute. I've had interviews. And for some reason, like one lady, they was giving me the job. I would have had the job. Like they literally told me, we're hiring you, we want you. I rescinded the offer. Because once she came out and offered me, I was like, sweetie, is this the 1900s? This the year 2024. How could you come to me with something like that? She wanted to give me $33,000. I said, my mama made that back in the 80s. It was like, but she was like, no, you got a degree. I know you can negotiate it. So what I'm going to negotiate for an extra $15,000?
I saw this thing online this morning. It said,
because I'm not accepting nothing. I don't want to go below. At least the minimum will be 42.
I saw this thing online. It said that in Atlanta, to be considered middle class, you gotta make over
It's over
65K.
No, you can make 50. Just all the kids, and let me tell you why. I don't need to stop you from talking, but I've done my research on this. I looked at, they got a thing out right now that shows what you need to recover in every state. We're talking about all 50 states, right? Atlanta, all you need is 50. But keep in mind, that's based off of how many children you got. You can't have 5 kids and talk about all you got going on. Or 3. You got, if it was you and 1 kid, you good to go. Maybe even you and 2. But personally, you and 1 kid, you can do it. That's what I was with 2. Like, why you think we made it? Because it was just me and you. So with my military money, I'm always making over 50K. I make 60,000 in plus. So if I make 40, if you add my military money, I'm at 70,000 plus. Me and your dad together, we make over 6 figures. We make about 120,000. And that's without you. So that's why I said you gotta understand, like, that ain't, I've always lived comfortably because I only had you. Now had I had another kid, we would have been, I had to pick up possibly another job. It's all based off of your children. You do know that, right? You didn't know that? Yeah, dude, it's your kids. Kids are, you gotta feed them, you gotta give them food, you gotta give them clothes. If Juju made $50,000 right now.
Top. Oh, yeah, that too. There you go. Cause I ain't want mom to be trying to talk over the music because it's too loud or whatever.
I thought y'all knew that. Y'all didn't know
I know that.
I mean,
that's why I ain't got no kids.
No, really. Did you not know that?
I knew kids were expensive, but like as far as like
dude, kids are more than expensive. It's be raising you. You gotta raise that.
You gotta see how these Caucasian folks move, man. They start their kids on that Gerber life. The ones that got the money already, they start their kids on that Gerber life insurance, or they start getting paid from as a kid, like they already got money, and then they use that, or they do a trust fund. And they use that since they was born, and then use that trust fund for them to pay for their college. Like they be like,
it's very simple. It don't take you to be, no matter what nationality you are, you can do this. I've been told Twan, because that thing named Sue Sportsman talked about this over 5 years ago. If you put $100 in a Roth IRA and you started at 21, by the time you get to an old age, or even just if you will be a millionaire, and sooner than that actually. But it's all about you doing it. So
you said IRA?
It's a Roth IRA.
Is that like an investment?
It's an investment, and you put money. All you doing is putting $100 in there. Yeah. It depends on, and by the time you get to it, so you can't touch it. Yeah. Okay, but I'm telling you,
it's kind of like a 401k, but you just can't touch it.
It's different than a 401k. You're not penalized for it after a certain time.
But they match your money, right?
They match the money. And it's one of the best ones. Now, I don't know if it's changed, but it's one of the best ones. Now, this is the other thing that you want to do with your money after you get to a certain amount. You don't got to be rich to do this. So, I got strategies. I'm just trying to get it.
Teach me.
All I'm trying to do is get one job. When I get my position, I'm telling you, it is on. Like, let me tell you what me and your father just did. Okay, like, for example, Twan was like, Mom, how you taking off? Hell yeah, I'm taking off for a week. But you know why I can do that? Because of the type of job I'm at. I'm not on a full-time. I work for a temp agency. Yeah. I can take off when I want to. I can go on vacation when I want to. So what happens is, and I got free medical. I'm not dependent. Put it like this: I'm not dependent upon the system because of my military. The military holds me down everything. So that's why I don't talk about that with people. Military people, we know this, but we don't talk about this with average folks, because if you sit next to somebody who ain't got that, they gonna hate. They gonna start, look at that.
Who she think she are? You give me $5,000 a month.
You don't tell people that. You keep what you make and the money you make. You keep that to yourself. Now I'm not saying be like you can God tells us to help others. But do understand, you're supposed to help yourself first, and as you get to where you need, you can help people along. And I'm not saying be selfish.
Yeah.
Because selfishness gets you nowhere in life. But help yourself. Because then you can help somebody else. If I'm in the middle of the ocean and I'm drowning, how am I going to help you? We both going to go to the bottom. We both going to drown. But I don't talk, I've been told to Torn this. I said, Torn, like, I like you as his friend, and I like Tyrone.
Tyrone, yeah.
Because I know Torn holds, for the most part, a good judge of character of the people who he.
I mean, I trust her. I was like, man, look, I told her I invested in him because I'm like, I mean, I've been knowing him for like a couple years now. And it's like
pre-pandemic.
Yeah. So it's like that trust, you know what I'm saying? It all started with $10. So I'm like, okay, if you can spare me $10, I spare you $10. I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then what really sealed it, he put me on game to like how to get some like residual income, and it worked.
That passive
Twice the IG stuff. He told me about the IG stuff. I did it. It worked.
I told you.
He told me about the Patreon.
Very intuitive.
Yeah,
that's why.
I'm gonna listen
let
to
me tell you what life is about. And I'm learning this. I'm 21 years his senior.
Yeah.
Okay. So what I'm learning, I learn a lot, and we as parents, and I'm quite sure to learn this from you too.
Yeah.
When you have a child and they're no longer a child, they are now a young adult, and they're part of this technology, tech savvy age. What you do is you take all the knowledge that you've learned as the parent and all that we learned in school, and you add it in with your son. So your mom is adding all that she learned, all her old school, all with you.
Yeah.
You added all what you got with her,
yeah.
and we do the same. That's what you do. You evolve over each other. We have a rotation in this house where we keep everything flowing. And I had to sit down, I have meetings with the Torah right here.
Yeah.
Like, that may not be a screen, but I use it like right and I'll be like, look, this is what you need to be, this is where you don't need to be. And I sat here at this table and did just that with him, and I said, Torn said in a nutshell, Mom, I network. And I started I started realizing life is about networking. You can't, I'm a very introverted person.
Yeah.
I'm very personal.
Yeah.
But I also like to have fun and enjoy, but I'm very personal and private. I'm just private. I don't share everything, because certain things, it is biblical, you're supposed to keep to yourself. So I tell the Torn, be mindful of that. And when you network